Have you ever overspent trying to keep up appearances or trying to just have as good a time as you see other people having on, say, social media? Well, I heard this expression recently that I just love. It's comparison is the thief of joy. That really resonated with me. And I think it really is. Comparison really is corrosive to our sense of contentment, to our sense of happiness. But it's a huge boon for the advertising industry. I think a lot of their most successful ad campaigns are based on this kind of comparison, right? And that's why it's at the root of a lot of our financial problems for many people. We overspend, trying to keep up with the Joneses, trying to live our best life that we're seeing other people have on social media now. So if this is a problem that affects you, I'd like to invite you to tap along with me, and we'll turn the volume down on all this. So EFT tapping is a way of sloughing off, getting rid of old stuck emotions. And the emotions here may have their basis in a feeling of not enoughness or inadequacy, which makes us especially prone to comparing ourselves to other people. So I'm going to show you where to tap and give you words to say back to me during the pause. And please do not just watch the video without also tapping along, because EFT works best by focusing on what we're trying to get rid of, all the negative stuff. And it might be counterproductive to just listen to me go on and on about all this bad stuff without also tapping it out of your system. Before we begin tapping, let me invite you to tune into any feelings you might have of comparison with others, fear of missing out, feeling inadequate, needing to keep up appearances, whether it's anxiety or whatever. On a 0 to 10 scale, where 10 is the most intense, how strong is that feeling right now? Just give it a number. And after we do the tapping, I'll invite you to check back in and see if your number's gone down. Hopefully it goes down at least a little bit. So tapping on the side of your hand, even though I see all these people just living it up, and say the words back, please. They're having such a great time. They're going on wonderful vacations and holidays. They have such beautiful homes. They drive such awesome cars. And it just makes me want to spend all my money. I deeply love and completely accept myself. I feel like I'm missing out. Why do these other people get to do such fantastic things? They're always traveling to beautiful places. They live in such gorgeous homes. They have really nice stuff. Why does everyone else have this cool stuff but me? This fear of missing out. And this envy. Oh, and I'm tapping down on the lower ribs. This jealousy. Why do they get to live so well? Why do they get to do all this fun, cool stuff? I want to do it too. Well, I don't have the money to do it. Kind of maxed out. But I do have a credit card. I could take out a car loan. I'll just buy now and pay later. Well, I might get a thrill from spending my money like this. It's not a cheap thrill, but it is fleeting. It definitely isn't going to last. This feeling, I need to keep up. This feeling that I want to have a good time too. All these people on Instagram, why are they getting to go to these gorgeous places? Don't they have jobs? How can everybody afford this stuff? It just makes me want to spend. And if I don't have the money in the bank, it makes me go into debt. This envy, this jealousy, I need to live my best life too. Look how happy these people are. They're happy because they're driving that nice car. They're happy because they're on some tropical island playing in the surf. They're happy because they have designer clothing. They're happy because they're living in that gorgeous home with the nice furniture. It can't possibly be fake. What if these people are putting on a show? What if they don't really live in that house with the nice furniture? What if they just rented or borrowed that fancy car? And what if they make money making videos on Instagram? This jealousy, even if they really are happy, and honestly, they might be faking that too, but even if they're genuinely happy, I might not be happy going on that same trip. If I'm not happy with my life as it is, am I really going to be happy driving a Lamborghini? Not when I have to pay the car payment. What if I don't actually have to spend any money to be content with my life? What if the best things in life actually are free? That's a trite saying, but it might actually be true. I give myself permission to look around my life. There might be so many things that I have and do other people would be jealous of. There's probably 1 billion people that would kill to have a life like mine. I don't want to be better than them. I don't feel happy being better off than other people. Why do I feel miserable being worse off than the people on my Instagram channel? I suppose if I was grateful for what I do have, that really would be a good feeling. If I was content with the house I'm living in now, or the fact that my car actually starts and runs. I might enjoy the sound on the car stereo just as much as if I was driving a Maserati. This fear of missing out. I don't want to miss out on my actual life. There may be a lot I am missing out on. Is it possible I could take more pleasure in my own life as it is without spending an extra penny? Is it possible I could enjoy my meals, enjoy my surroundings? What if this comparison really is the thief of joy? There's no one on earth better than me at being me. There's literally no competition. I'm the only one on this whole planet who's me. No one's doing it better. So, who am I comparing myself to? If I really do want a more expensive car, or if I really do want that trip to Bora Bora, it'd be nice if I could just pay for it without going into debt. I suppose I could set a financial goal, use discipline, and save the money for the trip or the car without even going into debt. Would that mean I'd enjoy the trip more or enjoy the car more? And what if the things are actually kind of irrelevant? What if I could enjoy a quesadilla at home more than an incredibly expensive meal at a fancy restaurant? This comparing myself to other people, to what's being shown to me on my screen, or what I see in my neighborhood, I forgive myself for doing this. I allow myself the option to stop and to find ways to enjoy what I already have so I don't miss out on my own life. Why is it so easy for me to feel grateful? Why am I so aware of the wealth I currently enjoy? Why am I already becoming happier and happier in my own life? Okay, let me invite you to take a nice deep breath. And now just tuning into that fear of missing out or needing to keep up appearances. On a 0 to 10 scale, how strong is that feeling right now? If you still have some of that, maybe more than you'd like, I invite you to rewind and go through the tapping again and try and get that feeling down to 0 if you can, or as close to 0 as possible. So this is Rob Nelson with Tapping the Matrix. Thanks so much for tapping along with me.